We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Myself is Jamin Zabrani from BBP Engineering College, Electronics Communication Department. Now, from this lecture, we have start the new topic, bipolar junction transistor. Bipolar junction transistor and biasing. Transistor. Now, what is the method of bipolar junction transistor? Or why it is known as bipolar junction transistor? What is the meaning of transistor? That I have discussed in this particular lecture. So it is lecture number 3 according to chapter number 2. Based on chapter number 2, it can be considered as a lecture number 3. So transistor means transfer the signal from input to output. Transfer the signal from input to output. It is known as transistor. Now, what is the important parameter of transistor and why we can study the concept of transistor? See, it is used as amplifier. Means that signal is changed. Input signal is low, then output signal is high. It is the meaning of transistor. Now, now transistor means it contains 3 terminals. Contains terminal base, collector, emitter. Contains 3 terminal and junction. Which is the junction? Base emitter junction and collector base junction. So it is the fundamental concept regarding the transistor. Now we have studied about the function of terminal. Function of terminal base contain small amount of area and area of emitter is high compared to area of emitter is moderate compared to collector. Emitter itself indicates used the electron. The electron means what? It transfers the electron from one point to another point. And collector itself indicates it is used to collect the electron for the purpose of amplification. So it is the fundamental concept regarding the transistor. Be carefully prepared. Based on that, there are the lots of MCQ can be asked. What is the meaning of collector? Collector is used to collect the electron for the purpose of amplification. Emitter itself indicates it is used to emit the electron, and collector itself indicates it is used to collect the electron. So, so it is known as fundamental parameter related to transistor. Now, we have switched over the next point, which is known as types of transistor. Types of transistor with their symbol. First, second, PNP. NPN means what? What is the symbol of NPN transistor? See this, I have sketched the symbol. See, this is the symbol of transistor. See, I have mentioned here the terminal emitter. I have mentioned here terminal base. I have mentioned here terminal collector. So it is the symbol of NPN transistor. What is the symbol of PNP transistor? NPN means what? Here it can be consists of P terminal, P type of semiconductor, sandwich between two different N type of semiconductor. Now, now one of the different symbols, which is known as PNP transistor. Now see, this is base, this collector. Now is considered as a P-type material. It is also considered as a P-type material. It can be considered as a N-type material. See, this is the difference between NPN and PNP transistor. It's a simple. Okay? Based on that, there are lots of MCQ that will be asked. So be prepared for the MCQ related to that. Now, now I have start with working principle of working operation of NPN transistor. Working operation NPN transistor. So see this PDF. What is the meaning of transistor? Why it is known as transistor? What are the type and symbol of transistor? And to get that can be act as a transistor or not. With the help of diode, we will not able to amplify signal. Obviously, amplify. Good afternoon to all. Today we have discussed the fundamental concept regarding the transistor. What is the meaning of transistor? Why transistor is used? What is the function of transistor? That we can understand from this particular lecture. So there is already forward bias characteristics, reverse bias characteristics that we have discussed in the previous lecture related to chapter number 2. Now we have the concentrate on the fundamental concept regarding the transistor. Already discussed in the fundamental concept is that what is the area of emitter? First of all, three terminal present in transistor. Three terminal present in transistor. First is emitter. Second is collector. Third is base. Now emitter is used. Emitter is used to emit the electron. Emitter is used to emit the electron or majority charge carrier. Majority charge carrier. Collector is used to collect the electron or majority charge carrier and minority charge carrier. Minority charge carrier and area of collector is always large. Area of collector is always large. Is always large and area of emitter is always moderate. So please already discuss this point, and also I have sketched the symbol that can be related to transistor. See, this is the symbol of transistor. I have sketched this very carefully. See this. And here See this? This is the symbol of transistor. It is considered as a base. It is considered as a collector, and it is considered as a emitter. So it is known as NPN transistor. So it is known as NPN transistor. Why it is known as NPN? Because base contains P terminal that can be sandwiched between two different N terminals. This two different N terminals that can be sandwiched between P terminals. So it is considered as a NPN transistor. So it is considered as a NPN transistor. Now, what is the other type of transistor which is known as PNP transistor? Which is known as PNP transistor. In PNP transistor, symbol is like that. Symbol is like that. Here it is known as collector, here it is known as emitter, and here it is known as base. So here N, here it is known as P, and here it is also known as P. So it is the direction of arrow which indicates current can be flow at the outside, and here direction of current is indicate current flow can be inside. From P to N, current can be flow from positive terminal to negative terminal, P to N. So it is the symbol of PNP transistor. It is the symbol of PNP transistor. It is the symbol of NPN transistor. So it is the basic concept regarding the transistor. Transistor means it is used to transfer the signal from input to output. So it is the concept of transistor. Now, what is the operation of transistor? What is the operation of transistor that I have explained here? See, this is the three terminal. Area of emitter is moderate, area of base is low, and area of collector is large. So I have right here emitter, I have right here base, and I have right here collector. Area of collector is always large compared to emitter and base. Now for the transistor operation, it is compulsory required to emit the electron by emitter. It is compulsory required to emit the electron by emitter. So emitter means what? It is consists of N type of semiconductor. Emitter means what? It consists of N type of semiconductor for NPN transistor. Base consists of P-type semiconductor for NPN transistor, and collector is from N-type semiconductor for NPN transistor. Now, see this PN junction, it is also known as PN junction. So, it is equivalent to back-to-back PN junction diode, but it is not equal to back-to-back PN junction diode because here doping is different. Here doping is different. In diode, doping is always same, but in transistor In transistor, every terminal have different doping. Every terminal have different doping. Emitter highest doping, base low doping, collector highest doping. So it is the concept regarding the NPN transistor. It is the concept regarding the NPN transistor. Concept regarding the NPN transistor. Now, for base emitter junction and collector base junction connected in such a way that to flow the large amount of current in the circuit. Why? Because we want to amplify the signal. Amplify means what? It is used to increase the input of the signal, increase the input or amplitude of the signal. Why it is known as increase the amplitude of signal? Because if any person say with example, if any person convey the information regarding the COVID-19, remember COVID-19, at that time it is used to microphone. It is used microphone. Microphone means what? It converts the sound signal into electrical signal. But we want to transfer this signal at the large amount of distance. At that time, amplifier is required. So inside amplifier, this transistor is used. So transistor can be used as an amplifier to increase the amplitude of signal. That's why base emitter junction, that's why base emitter junction connected in such a way that to flow the large amount of current in the circuit. So simply saying the rough language or basic English language, it is used to increase the more amount of current. It is used for increasing the more amount of current or more amount of electron that can be traveled from emitter to base, and from base to it can be traveled through collector. So it is known as the entire process of amplification. So it is required to connect the base emitter junction, connect through battery in such a way that large amount of current can be flow in the circuit. Or simply say in English Gujarati language, simply say in rough Gujarati language, if you want to flow the current, if we want to flow the current from base to emitter, or we can say electron can be flow from emitter to base. Say, see this diagram here. I will explain this. See, if this is considered as a direction of electron, if this is considered as a direction of electron, if this is considered as a direction of electron, then direction of current is opposite. See this. This is direction of current. This is direction of current. It is known as direction of current. It is direction of electron. It is direction of current. It is opposite with respect to each other. It is opposite with respect to each other. So we can consider as a, this is emitter, this is base, this is collector. Now in emitter, there is the large number of electron that can be present in the circuit. There is the large number of electron or large amount of electron. See this. Large amount of electron. Electrons represent with the help of red color, and hole that can be represented with the help of, See this is hole. See, this is hole. As well as large number of electron that can be present inside collector. Hole as well as electron both are present. Hole can be considered as a minority charge carrier, but electron can be considered as a majority charge carrier. Whatever collector electron that can be represented with the help of blue color. Whatever electron emits by emitter, it can be indicated by red color. Now we want to flow large amount of current, so externally we can connect the battery through resistor. See, this is the base terminal, base emitter junction, then can be connected in the forward bias. See this is known as VEE battery. It is known as VEE battery, and here current can be flow. It is known as base current. It is known as base current. See this. And here current can be go outside. Here current can be flow through the emitter. That's why it is known as emitter current IE. That's why it is known as emitter current IE. I have right here this symbol IE. IE. Now see this. Why it is known as first of all connected in forward bias? It can be connected forward bias for the purpose of amplification. See, this is the electron current, so it is current flow due to the electron, then it is current flow due to the positive to negative charge. See this is the conventional direction of current, and this is the direction of electron. I have right here that, so you have not get confused. This is the electron current. Assume that this is electron current. Assume that this is the electron current, so it is known as conventional current. It is known as conventional current. It is known as conventional current. Now try to understand base emitter junction connected in forward bias. So here in base terminal also there is the large number of hole can be present. See this symbol of hole. See this symbol of hole. Hole can be indicated with blue. Now from emitter to base, so large number of electron that can be traveled. Due to this forward bias, large number of electron that can be traveled. See this. Large number of electron that can be traveled from emitter. Travel towards emitter. Why it can be traveled towards emitter? I will explain in the unbiased diode. If unbiased diode is present, say this is the N terminal. So N terminal create the positive charge across it. P terminal create the negative charge across it, and N terminal here creates the positive charge across it. Why? Because see this, I have see my previous lecture. Whenever P-type material connect with N-type material, it is known as PN junction diode. But if we cannot give any type of supply, see this is known as unbiased diode. If we cannot give any type of supply, at that time N-type of terminal can create positive charge across it, and P-type terminal create the negative charge across it. Why? Because all the electron can be loose from N to P. So it creates the positive charge. It will be responsible for the generation of positive charge. Simply saying Gujarati language, કોઈ પણ ધાતુ અથવા સેમિકન્ડક્ટર ઇલેક્ટ્રોન ગુમાવે તો એની પર ધન વિદ્યુત ભાર આવે. So based on that positive charge, similarly electron that can be attracted in the p type whenever we can combine p type and n type. So here electron can get negative charge. So here positive charge, here negative charge, here positive charge, inbuilt established if we cannot give the supply voltage. Remember that my word. If we cannot give any type of supply voltage, at that time also this charge can be present. Please carefully prepare that this charge can be present. Now, if we can give the supply, so large number of electron can be traveled towards the emitter. Why? Because this positive charge always attract the electron. This positive charge always attract the electron. That's why large number of electrons that can be flow in the forward bias base emitter junction. I have write here that large number of current, large number of electron move towards emitter when base emitter junction, base emitter junction in forward bias. In forward bias. So it is the last statement. It is the last statement related to this theory. Now, if emitter is able to emit the electron or emitter is received the electron from battery, so it will be able to emit the electron, large number of electrons that can be flow inside the transistor, inside the emitter, not transistor. Large number of electrons that can be flow in the inside emitter. Now, from this terminal of emitter, now I have erased this portion. This you have to able to understand. This is positive charge, this is negative, this is positive, based on unbiased PN junction diode. Why? Because it is equivalent to back-to-back PN junction. Now see this. Here large amount of electron present. So consider here 100% electron is included. Consider here 100% electron that can be included. So this 100% electron that can be divided into two portions. It can be traveled towards base and then it can be traveled towards the collector. It can be traveled towards base, then it can be traveled towards the collector. So only 2% of electron, only 2% of electron can be combined with this particular hole. Why only 2% electron can be combined with hole? Because area of base is very, very small. Area of base is very, very small. That's why only 2% of electron can be combined with hole present at base, and remaining electron can be traveled towards the collector. And remaining electron can be traveled towards the collector. Why it is traveled towards the collector? Because area of base is small. Area of base is small, so remaining electron can be traveled towards the collector. I agree with that 2% of electron can be combined with hole. So if this electron, see this process, if this electron can be combined with hole, if this electron can be combined with hole, then electron can be flow like that. Then electron can be flow like that. See this is the path of electron. And we know that what is the direction of electron? Always opposite with respect to current. If current can be flow like that, then electron can be flow like that. See this, these two are opposite operation. If electron can be flow like that, then current can be flow like that. Direction of current is always opposite with respect to electron direction. That's why it is known as base current. Emitter current is distributed into base current plus remaining 98% electron. Remaining 98% electron can be traveled towards the collector. Can be traveled towards the collector. Why? Because what is the basic function of collector? Collector is used to collect the electron. Collector is used to collect the electron. That's why large number of electron that can be flow inside the collector. Now, collector, what is the function of collector? It is used to collect the electron. That's why collector base junction always connected in reverse bias. Why? Because if you can give the collector base junction into forward bias, at that time collector also able to emit the electron instead of transfer or instead of collect. Remember that point. Again repeat, if collector base junction, if you can apply it in the forward bias, then collector also emit the electron instead of collect. So amplification target, what is our target? We want to amplify the signal. It is not possible. It is not possible. That's why collector base junction always present in the reverse bias. Collector base junction always present in the reverse bias. I will explain in Gujarati, so Gujarati people able to understand very quickly. કલેક્ટર નું કામ છે ઇલેક્ટ્રોન કલેક્ટ કરવાનું. આપણે ટ્રાન્ઝિસ્ટર પાસેથી એમ્પ્લિફિકેશન નું કામ લેવાનું છે. તો એમ્પ્લિફિકેશન ના કામ લેવા માટે આપણે કલેક્ટર બેઝ જંકશન ને ઓલવેઝ રિવર્સ બાયસ માં ઓપરેટ કરવું પડે. જો એ ફોરવર્ડ બાયસ માં કરો તો એ એમ્પ્લીફાયર તરીકે યુઝ થાય નહીં. We cannot use as a transistor as an amplifier if collector based junction are present in forward bias. That's why we can apply the reverse bias connection to the collector. I have sketched the figure. See this is the reverse bias. This is connected with ground. Now it is connected as VCC. It is connected, it is known as RC. And here it is known as collector current. Remember that point, current always go from, remember that point, current always go start towards the positive terminal and end with respect to negative terminal. Means what? Moving outward towards the positive terminal and inward towards the negative terminal. Out positive માંથી બહાર જશે, negative માં અંદર આવશે. So it is the characteristics of collector. It is the characteristics of collector. So it is the topic that can be related to explain NPN operation transistor. Explain transistor operation. Case number 1 we have discussed. Base emitter junction connected in forward bias. Collector base junction we can connected in reverse bias. It is considered as a VCC battery. I have sketched, write the symbol here. VCC battery. Here RC resistor, IC, IB, IE. So it is the entire explanation of case 1. Entire explanation of case 1. Base emitter junction connected in forward bias. Collector base junction connected in reverse bias. Base emitter junction in forward bias and collector base junction in reverse bias. So it is the case number 1 that we have discussed here. It is the topic that can be related to NPN operation of transistor. Explain NPN transistor operation. Question can be asked like that. Explain transistor operation or explain NPN transistor operation. It is the case number 1. Total 4 cases I have discussed in this particular lecture. So it is the complete topic related to case number 1. Now, what is the equation? I have erased this. Now see, this is the outside current. See this last point. This is the outside current. This is the inside current. Also, this is the inside current. Only see the current. Forget direction of electron. Electron can be moved like that. Electron can be moved like that. See this. Electron can be moved like that. But current is always opposite. So it is known as emitter electron is equal to base plus collector electron. That's why final formula is IE equal to, last formula, IE equal to IB plus IC. It is the fundamental equation of current. It is the fundamental equation of current. So it is useful to establish the relationship between emitter current, base current, and collector current. So it is the entire explanation of NPN operation of transistor. Now, see this from my PDF. See this my PDF. Explain the working of common base configuration or NPN operation of transistor. See this first case, forward bias, reverse bias, base emitter junction forward bias, collector base junction reverse bias. It is used in the area of amplification. See this. It is base emitter junction forward bias, collector base junction reverse bias. For purpose of amplification, it is strictly required to apply forward bias connection to base emitter junction and reverse bias connection to collector base junction. See this forward bias connection and see this reverse bias connection. IE equal to IB plus IC. See this from diagram. IE is outside current, base current is inside, and collector current also inside. Current always start from positive terminal to negative terminal. Electron always travel from negative terminal to positive terminal. Now, VEE battery voltage is applied to base emitter junction. So electron travel from negative terminal to positive terminal and injected into emitter. If this electron is 100%, then this electron able to travel in these three different possibilities. See this. If electron can be traveled here, so from this portion, electron can be distributed in three different areas. Combined with hole, already explained, combined with hole with p-type material, gone at collector terminal due to reverse bias, and area of base is low, so only 2% electron which is present in emitter are combined with present p-type semiconductor. All the electron can be travel towards the collector. Why? Because area of collector is large. Already explained this concept in the whiteboard. Doping in the collector is also moderate, so large number of space is available. This is the important point. See this, area of collector is large, always doping is low. That's why large number of space is available, so more number of electron can be traveled. So IE equal to IB plus IC. I will explain this concept, internal barrier potential, in the at that time of output characteristics was discussed. At that time, I will discuss this point very clearly. Now, emitter current equal to base current plus collector current. So CB junction is reverse bias. For the purpose of amplification, it is required to give reverse bias voltage to collector base junction. So large amount of collector current flow in the circuit. So it is known as case number 1. Now, case number 2, which is the most important. Both junctions are present in reverse bias. If we can put both junction in reverse bias, see this. See this, it is reverse bias, also it is reverse bias. In reverse bias condition, in case of base emitter reverse bias, so electron cannot get energy. Electron cannot able to flow in the circuit. See this. I will explain. I will explain. I will explain with the help of whiteboard. Now see, this is emitter, this is base, this is base, and this is collector. This is collector. Now, if we can apply the reverse bias voltage, means what? Positive terminal connect with emitter, negative terminal connect with base, and here also we can apply the reverse bias voltage. It is also known as VCC. Here it is known as VEE. Here it is known as RC. Now, if you can apply the reverse bias voltage, then large amount of current that can be large amount of leakage current that can be flow in the circuit. In reverse bias, whatever current that can be flow, it is known as leakage current. In reverse bias, current is flow due to the minority charge carrier. How it is possible that I will explain here. How it is possible that I will explain here. See this. Here minority charge carrier hole can be present. Consider this is hole. Consider this is hole. Now, here consider minority charge carrier electron. Now see, if reverse bias voltage applied, so width of depletion region is increased. Width of depletion region is increased. Now, if we can apply the more reverse bias voltage, see this is reverse bias, also this is reverse bias. If we can apply more reverse bias voltage, then this hole and electron that can be combined with each other. Means what? If you can increase the reverse bias voltage, then large amount of leakage current can be flow. Leakage current is flow due to the minority charge carrier. If we can apply large amount of reverse bias voltage, then in the circuit leakage current is flow. Leakage current is flow. Leakage current means what? Current flow due to the hole present in the collector and electron present in the base. If we can apply the large amount of reverse bias, that's why hole present in the collector that can be combined with electron that can be present in the base. So leakage current direction, it is always opposite. Leakage current direction always opposite with respect to majority charge carrier current. Leakage current direction is always opposite with respect to majority charge carrier current. So in reverse bias, always leakage current is flow. Simultaneously, here procedure can be followed. Here electron that can be combined with hole due to positive voltage. All the electron that can be travel towards the positive side. See this. Here electron, here electron, here electron, here electron, here electron. It can be attracted towards the positive terminal of battery. It can be attracted towards the positive terminal of battery. So depletion region width is increased. If depletion region width is increased, so current cannot be flow. So it can be considered as a open circuit. It can be considered as a open circuit. So see here very carefully. See here very carefully. Base emitter junction reverse bias, so electron cannot get energy, so emitter not able to electron, so collector cannot able to collect the electron. If emitter is not emit the electron, so less amounts of current flow in the entire circuit. If reverse voltage is large, so it can be considered as an open circuit if base emitter junction both are present in reverse bias. Reverse bias means what? N terminal connected with positive terminal of battery, P terminal connected with negative terminal of battery. It is considered as a reverse bias, or ideally it can be considered as an open switch. Now, third case, which is most important, base emitter junction and collector base junction both are forward bias. Now see this. What is the meaning of forward bias? to increase the large amount of current in the circuit. So base emitter junction in forward bias, so electron can get sufficient amount of energy, so easily emitter emits the electron, but here collector cannot be able to collect electron. Why? Because collector base junction also forward bias. So due to fact that if collector is only collect when collector base junction is in reverse bias, but here collector base junction is in forward bias, so collector also emit the electron instead of collect. See this very carefully. Read this statement very carefully. Collector is also able to collect the electron if and only if it is considered as a reverse bias. But here collector is present in forward bias, so also it emits the electron. So large amount of electron flow, more current flow if voltage at specific point and current at specific point starts towards the zero, means what? If V equal to 0, then I equal to 0, and if but V is increased, V equal to 0, then I equal to 0. But if V is increased, then then definitely current is increased. Then definitely current is increased. So it is the concept of saturation region. It is the concept of saturation region. So large amount of electron flow, so more current flow, and if voltage at specific point, current starts from zero and increase linearly, it is known as saturation region. So in saturation region, it follows the Ohm's law. Why? Because current flow only due to the majority charge carrier, but in active region, current cannot be flow due to the majority charge carrier only. Current flow due to majority as well as minority, both type of charge carrier. So what is the last conclusion? What is the last conclusion? See this the forward bias diagram. P terminal connected with positive terminal, N terminal connected with negative. It is forward bias. It is also forward bias. So in a forward bias, it can be considered as an on switch. So see this table very carefully. It is most important for MCQ. For the purpose of amplification, transistor is required operate in the which region? Active region. For the purpose of off switch, transistor required to operate in the which region? Cutoff. Why? Because in cutoff, both junctions are in reverse bias. So in reverse bias, it can be considered as a off switch. Now, base emitter junction also connected in reverse bias. Collector base junction also connected in reverse bias. So it can be considered as a open switch, or it can be considered as a off switch. Now in forward bias, it can be considered as a saturation region, or it can be considered as a on switch. So whatever MCQ that I have asked related to chapter number 2, at that time you have to solve this NPN transistor operation theory first of all, then you will able to understand MCQ. Otherwise it is very difficult to understand the concept of MCQ. So first of all, see this particular video of second chapter, then try to solve the MCQ. Remember that point, in reverse bias only one current is flow, which is known as leakage current. And here inverse, reverse and forward, base emitter junction in reverse bias, collector base junction in forward bias. So it is known as invert region. It is not part of syllabus, but be prepared for that. It is known as buffer. So it is NPN transistor operation divided into 4 cases. NPN transistor operation topic is complete. It is divided into 4 cases. First topic according to chapter number 2, NPN transistor operation. And second topic, relation between emitter voltage, emitter current, base current and collector current. I have also established the relation IE equal to IB plus IC. That is also the part of syllabus. So please complete the 2 topic according to chapter number 2 from this particular lecture. So try to understand this very carefully. Thank you very much.